That's how it is to buy cheap things. It looks nice, but I think €2 or €1 I paid for this in euro shop, and it's already broken. Just for cutting a little bit harder paper, newspaper, which was used as a packing material for these, and so it is. So fortunately I have a few of these, but I guess I don't know if I can fix it. Maybe it's possible to fix it somehow here. I don't know. I have no time for it right now, but so money goes for all kind of tools, like this one I bought for inside the cave, building the waterproofing system. This one was, I don't remember, a few days ago I bought it, but I have so many different expenses that I can't even remember how much was this one. Around €30, a little bit less. Under €30 was this one. And these 5 meters long, and they cut in 5 pieces, a meter each. It was about, let me think, today I bought it, over €30. And the tool, which I didn't have, to remove this kind of cutting residue, sharp things, this was over €10, so I still have to fix it. So it's not ready yet, but yeah, money goes, you know, 10, 20, €30, little pieces comes, €100 in a week, gone. If I count all of these, all of the materials which I spent here, definitely a couple of €1,000 gone in 1 year, plus tools, plus other stuff, for like little by little it amounts for quite a few €1,000. But as I said before, it's definitely cheaper than to rent an apartment, so I would have spent more money just for renting a room somewhere in Madeira. Anyway, I was thinking that filtering system is not necessary here, because it has to be taken care of. It cannot be just used. I have to clean it, and the filtering system with the reverse water flow, and I don't have it, so I will have to carry the big filtering system, put somewhere, and buy a pipe, and to connect it to some public source, and do reverse water flow through a filter in order to use it properly. And it's such a hassle. I don't want to. Even this cliff is already natural water filter. It's not perfect, but I mean, in case of emergency. And I calculated the water amount I use, even 10 liters a day. It will be a lot of waiting and waste of time through a slow gravity water filter, just to put the water in and start collecting it into bottles, and you know, it's such a hassle and waste of time that it's not worth it. Especially when we don't have it here, and I have to buy it online and not sure how well it works, etc., etc. So it's unnecessary. So this cliff itself, the water comes from up there somewhere, and it seeps through all the rocks, and the rocks are natural water filter. So in case of emergency, and I have some other natural, simple water purification system, just to get the dirt out of it with paper. I bought like stiff water towels, and through that I could filter water in case if I do need to. So right now I'll be bringing water from a town. It will be a better solution. And the solar panels, I still think should I buy them, but I guess right now not, because all the dust what's going around here, it collects so rapidly inside the cave as well, and outside, and it has to be constantly cleaned. Even these tiny solar panels which are here get dirty just in a week or two, so I have to clean them regularly. Right now I haven't cleaned them because sun is bright enough in summer, but in the winter, in order to charge them properly, I will have to clean them regularly when there is less sunlight. So probably I'm not gonna buy even the solar panels, and I'm not gonna build even the shower cabinet because I don't need it right now anymore. If I need to, it's just a day or two of work, and because it's vegetation's dense enough here, I can perfectly have a shower here behind it. It's not visible from outside. And what else I was thinking I'm not gonna do, because I'm quite busy with my projects. It's easy actually, it's easy to plug this hole there, but at the moment it's a very good airflow. I mean, if it's hot, it stays perfectly cool in the cave still. It's not too bad, so I'm not gonna plug it in right now with a panel. It can be done end of the year, before the next year's rainy season in February, March, April. So right now, as there is no strong wind, rain, which would blow below the cliff into that corner, any rain, even if it goes there, it doesn't bother me, that corner. It can go there in the cave as well. So I reduce my jobs as much as I can, but the one thing I do need to do is the inside the cave waterproofing, but it's so hot, it's just if I'm gonna do it with such a heat and get all sweating here and the dust blowing around, I'll be in no time as dirty as an average Ukrainian politician, or maybe American politician to that matter. So I don't want to get so dirty because I have just other things to do. I'm waiting for cooler days and cooler weeks, and then I can bring all the stuff out from inside the cave on the tables, cover with tarps, and start building inside, because technically it's very easy. It's only a few hours of work with these panels, but the problem is only if I have some issues I will need to buy some extra materials, like I bought this to help these to keep them up. I will show later how. And if I need some tools, or just in case I need to be prepared if I can't finish the job in few hours, or there will be issue on maneuvering these panels into the cave, and I will have to remove some of these pallets in order to build there inside, and it's a hassle. I mean, it can be done in few hours, but you never know. So I better wait for cooler days and cooler weather to do it with good mood and without sweating too much. Well, sweating is of course a joke. It's not that as an obstacle, but it's always, if you can, you better do it when it's better weather. So that's what I'm waiting for. It's nothing urgent there. And this is perfect here, the plants covering the pond for shade. That was one of a good decision I made here, to select these plants. In just half a year, look how fast they grow, incredible. And I've been cutting them down before. Now I've been busy a few months, I haven't been cutting them down. But before I've been cutting, you see, I've been cutting these to keep them low, to have the stems stronger, because if they are very long and thin, they are not resisting wind very much. Wind gonna blow them around easily. And it's only if there are many of them it keeps wind somewhat away from the cave entrance. But in order to stems to be stronger, I will need to cut them in some places higher up, and when they start push out new branches in the middle somewhere, and the stem itself gets larger and stronger. So once it gets as strong as a tree like this one, then I can let it grow a little bit higher as well if I want to, but it's not needed up there very high. I mean, it's not necessary. So that's what I've been doing here. There are some interesting news on my website, so have a look. You will find out some important information both in science and politics, so take a look and educate yourself on certain things.